Hey guys, welcome back to Caesar's Homestead. Today I am home and I am going to take care of the garden. Now our garden has been pretty much a little bit neglected, I will admit. Now we have been working a lot and it's just been kind of hard to keep up with everything right now. So our garden looks like this. So all of that is they're weeds. So we're going to go ahead and cut the grass. We're going to just kind of take care of some of the garden beds in there. So I did plant some flowers in here and they are growing so good despite all the weeds. Let me show you. So as you can tell, it's very overgrown, and this pack right here is all weeds. Now right here are the flowers that I planted, and they are doing so good as far as bringing in bees. Now there's a bee right there, looks like, yeah, one huge bee, and then there's another bee in there. Now the beetles really like to eat up this plant. As you can tell right here, it's been pretty eaten up, and there's some beetles right here, and they love these flowers right here. I'm not sure why, but they love them. And I have a bucket right here, and I just drop them in there whenever I do see them to kind of keep them controlled. But it does need a lot of maintenance right now, and that is what we are going to work on. As you can tell, all of that is weeds, and we're gonna turn it around and make it pretty, make it beautiful for us, because we want all the bees here to help pollinate all of our plants. Without bees, you can't really pollinate anything. Alrighty, so I am going to show you now the results of the Canon Lilies, which are right here. So we've mulched the Canon Lilies right here, and we planted these about 2 weeks ago, and as you can tell, they are loving it. They get plenty of sun right here, and so the mulch is just going to help the water stay in there a little bit longer and for them not to get too dehydrated. We don't water them every day. We do water them like every other day. So just especially when they start to get a little droopy, that's when we start to water them more. But right now it looks like they're all pretty perky, and so the mulch is just going to help with that, us not having to water it as much. Alrighty, so once again, the Canon Lilies, once they start to bloom, they will bring in all those awesome bees, and we'll show you the flower bed inside of the garden. Alright, so now let's talk a little bit about these garden beds that I made. Now we cut a lot of pine trees around here, and just in general wood. So what we did is I recycled that and I used it for the garden beds to kind of make a line and to keep everything kind of organized. So as you can tell, if you have a lot of trees in your property, go ahead and use that. Use whatever you have to get creative and make your garden beds, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on a garden bed. Something like this is working out just fine for us. I did mulch all of this, so everything is mulched, and it was very overgrown. So since I started mulching them yesterday, it looks like a lot more blooms came out. So, and then this one over here is super long, that I had to kind of put it inside of the fence right here. It's kind of growing like a, what do you call it? It's growing almost like a
vine.
Like a vine, yeah. So they love it. So just try different types of flowers around your house and see what grows best. If one doesn't grow good and it dies, that's fine. Just try it either in a different place, a different location where it gets either more or less sun, depending on what it likes. And then just, if for some reason it doesn't work, try a different variety. So this one's love it here. I'm going to stick with these on this side. The Canon Lilies, pretty much they're very hardy plants. If you want something that you know is going to last I recommend Canon Lilies. They're awesome. They're doing great so far. So this is one of the things that we are doing around the homestead to help us bring in more bees. All right, so you see how big these are? They get super tall, and this one's getting there. So just wanted to show you guys, just share a little bit of the flower part that we're working on here on the homestead, and hopefully it motivates you to start planting some flowers. They're just beautiful and good, you know, good to look at, and then just pretty much bring a smile to your face every day you look at them, and every day you get new ones. So I definitely do recommend that you plant some flowers around your house, and we'll talk about other stuff later on. Thank you so much for joining us today here at Caesar's Freedomstead, and we'll see you on the next video.